I want to go here, so now it's here.
Mm-hmm.
Go that way or this?
Yep.
Go that way and here.
Yes.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're going the right way.
Yeah, okay, thank you so much.
Good morning. You're welcome. Good morning, Tejas. How are you today? I cannot believe that I forgot my gimbal. Morning, Robert. Good morning, Walt Money. Everybody is up. So I'm hand holding the phone, people, because I'm ridiculous. Went to walk out of the apartment. Thought I had everything, but I must have put it down. I think to tie my shoe. And then I forgot to pick up my gimbal. So we are hand holding the phone today. My hand's gonna be tired. Good morning, Pumpkin Aunt. You're silly. So today we're gonna take a little walk. As everybody may know, that this coming Saturday is the 20th anniversary for 9/11. And every year when September rolls around, I always feel a draw to go down and visit the memorial poles, just the area. Not to be sad, but like I said, just to kind of be reminded of the humanity of the city here. So let's just take a walk. We'll be chill. We'll go down. We'll see the Oculus. We'll see the memorial pools. We'll see the plaza. Of course, we'll see the giant world. I hope it doesn't rain on me. I didn't check the rain. But, so hopefully you guys won't get too jostled. I'll try to hold it as steady as possible. I was helping that lady up front on directions. Oh, I sometimes feel like, oh gosh, don't ask me directions sometimes. Is from September 10th. Okay, that festival. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Like I said, welcome in, folks. It's not even 11 o'clock. Wow. I'm up and at 'em already. I know, sometimes I wonder, but she had a map and she knew where she was going, Robert. So I just confirmed what she was doing. But you know me, sometimes I feel like I can get lost in a paper bag, so God knows what I'm doing. This is a giant post office, parcel post. How are you, Ange and Joe? Well, Joe is working. He has like a regular job. He has to work. I just kind of do my contract work, and so I get to go, and whenever I have free time, take you guys on a little walk. But we're going to come around the corner here. Oh, it's sunny. We'll see the Oculus. Make sure, yeah, there's no traffic. How closed off everything is. If you guys see right here, I'm just gonna walk on the street because there's no cars. There's World Trade 1. And then over here in front of me is the Oculus, which looks like it's supposed to be like a bird taking flight. Yes, Ambrose, Joe is clearly not a professional car washer. I had to laugh at the very end of that video when we were doing it. And then he left the suds all on the car. I was cracking up because he had extra time. He had actually time to like rinse it all off. But he missed a whole roof, which was like, Joseph, what are you doing? Good morning, O waitress. Okay, there's the Oculus. This is the mall, Westfield Mall, I think it's called. Westfield? Yeah, Westfield. We'll take a little look in that after. But actually was like, I remember when this was being built and I was so confused as to the construction and the shape of it. But now I really kind of love it. I made him nervous. I make him nervous. That's so funny. Joe does not get nervous like that. But here you go. That's the Oculus. Here, I'm going to change out the camera angle so you guys can get the full view of it. There you go. It's such a cool building. And I love the fact that it's this big here. It's really high. But the mall is actually below ground, which is very cool. And here is the mall, the plaza, in front of 9/11. We're going to take a walk around Memorial Pools. Yeah, it kind of is a flock of seagulls they are building. So every year on 9/11, this plaza here is closed. Only open for those that have family that were lost. And this is where they do the memorial service that everybody can see on TV and online, where they read the names every year of those that were lost. Wow, really, Robert? People will leave their memorials, flowers. So we're just going to have a peaceful walk today around them. Wow, that's amazing, Ambrose. Yeah, going to the top of the Empire State Building is very cool. Oh, here you go. So the roses are upon the victims' names on their birth dates. That's what that means. Very, very interesting to know that. I don't remember when the last time you were here. It was probably in the 80s. I never came to New York City prior. I mean, the first time I came to New York City was, I think it was 2002. It was about a year after 9/11. And I do remember still seeing the rubble here. I had to come to New York for training. This is looking down, and as you can see the Oculus in the background. And I remember how moved I was by everything that was occurring at that time. You can see they've got preparations starting for this Saturday's memorial service. The tents and everything over there. And the reason I'm doing this is, one, I always make a visit here every September. But also I've had a number of people request me to come down and take them with, because they don't have the ability either to come to New York City or whatever that might be. I will say I've never been in the museum. I think it would just be too hard for me to do. So I hope everybody's having a good day. It's Thursday already. So let me know as long as the stream is good. If it starts to buffer, just let me know and I'll refresh. I think we're doing well so far, so that's good. Perfect, Debbie. See, it was his birthday today. Happy birthday. Ladies' fingers, vegetables, dal and rice. Oh, that sounds wonderful, does Tejas. I don't think I've ever been here when the fountains weren't running. You see a lot of security here. Service people. You guys can see it. There's a trade one in the back. Let's go to the North Pole. And there are two memorial pools here. As you can see, there's a lot of security down here, especially as it gets closer. You started a keto diet this week. Any suggestions? Debbie, I say go at your pace. Do what's comfortable. If you feel hungry, eat something. That's the one thing I learned on a keto diet, is that you don't have to starve yourself. And also make sure you get enough of like magnesium and salt in your diet, because if you're doing keto, you naturally will not be taking in as much salt because you won't be eating as many processed foods. And you need salt. Just as a human, you need salt. So make sure, because you'll be eating more probably meats and veg, which don't have any other salt. So this is the North Pole. Definitely make Indian food for you all, dear friends. I would love that. And you can tell that these were all from the, look, Squad 41, Engine 230. These are the firemen and first responders. Their names. You're on a seafood diet? Seafood. And like I said, I'm not a doctor or any kind of professional in regards to diet and stuff, but I can share whatever knowledge I might have. Now, every year, they also do the Tribute of Light on 9/11, where they project two beacons of light standing for the towers into the sky. Yes, you will definitely lose a lot of water weight because of that, and it's amazing, I swear. I mean, it'll be hard for a couple of weeks, but it's totally doable. I feel a billion times better since I started it, but that's me. And pretty much too with the keto, any dish that you normally would want, you probably could Google it and just put the word keto in it, and you will find a recipe to make it keto compliant. Okay, there's World Trade 1. If you guys want to do a screenshot, no, Bobby Hall, this is the memorial fountains down at World Trade 1. The 9/11 memorial fountains, pools. They run continuously, and it's to remember those that were lost on that day. So we're on the plaza, just taking a walk around. Yeah, OHs. Whenever I felt like I was going to get leg cramps, I knew it was because I was lacking in sodium and probably magnesium. Hi, CB Earth Day. How are you? Yeah, I do it every September on my own, just to kind of remember, but also because I do love my city. I think this is a really wonderful thing they do. A rose is placed on every person's name on their birthday. That's such a wonderful memorial. You're welcome, a waitress. You can see there's a lot of camera crews down here, and it's only Thursday. Even up by my apartment, I am very close to the Firemen's Memorial. They do a service there as well. not only on 9/11, but they do it in October. I'm not sure for what that one is, but it's a specific one that's specific to the fire departments of New York City. Debbie is one of my favorite mods, but I love all my mods and subscribers. And this is the North Memorial Pool. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk over to the firehouse that's over here on the corner. And they actually have a fireman's memorial on the side of their building. Robert, stop it. You're silly. You are my trouble mod, my troublemaker mod. I love it. That happened, I know, 20 years ago. Isn't that kind of wild? Well, I'm glad I got out here before the rain. And like I said, I don't have my gimbal stick with me because I put it down and forgot to put it back in my bag before I left my apartment. So you guys are just hanging with me handheld. I guess that's fine. It doesn't suck as much battery then, right? So we're just going to do a little walk over here. This is ladder company 10, engine company 10 on the corner.
All that pipe.
You are excellent mods. Burger and fries to go. You took a breakfast Valium, now you need a beer? Oh my God. You gotta go pick up your burger and fries? That's funny. Look at this crazy thing they're building. Now all around the World Trade area, like cars cannot enter or drive by. I'm sure you understand that's a security. But I'm going to cross over here by O'Hare's Pub. Responders Pub. They have great food though, I'm going to tell you that. They have amazing food. And this is the Fireman's Memorial. We're going to come over here at the beginning to look at it. These are the firemen. Holy shit. That's in your area. Okay. Refreshed, better? Okay. Well, I tried to walk up to that building, but I think it's going to have problems there. So what we'll do is we'll zoom in, guys. Perfect. These things, I was standing in the middle of the street trying to get a better signal, and all of a sudden, these ginormous teeth went into the ground, and a car went by, a police car. Scared the hell out of me. But here, I'm going to actually use the telephone camera. But over here, you guys can see the memorial on the side of the firehouse. I'd get closer, but the signal went out. And this is the photo right here. The photos of all those that were lost from the fire department, all the firefighters that were lost in 9/11. So we'll go back to this. Ultra wide. There we go. But that bar over there, totally like a fireman's bar. Very good food. I've had it many times. So let's go back this way. They are working up a storm down here, folks. It's a very cool mural, and it's throughout, I mean, in a lot of different cities, but even like there's random places where parts of the building, of the towers, were sent as memorials in different cities. I know I've been in Jersey at some random rest stop, and there's a beam there from the towers, which is kind of bizarre to me, but you're welcome here. So good to see you. Like I said, these are the memorial pools up here that we were just walking around. And I think we're going to take a walk a little bit further. Thank you guys for joining me today. There's a lot of servicemen and women that are out here on the plaza today. I think they're doing something. Went the wrong direction from the subway. Wanted Wall Street. I know. Well, you know, down here in the downtown area, I always say it's a little bit of like a bowl of spaghetti with the way the streets are. And a lot of subway will hit the same street, but at different points. So you might think you're on Wall Street, but you're on Wall Street on the other side, on the wrong side. So it's kind of hard. They're putting up the speakers for the memorial tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Saturday. Over there in the middle, that is the Memorial Museum. Let's go take a walk this way. I'll walk on the little thing. Yes, thank you, Debbie. You always remind me of that. Yes, definitely thumbs up the video or the stream if you like. And if you don't, I understand. Share it out. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And then hit that notification bell so that you'll know when I'm going live. I never really schedule a live. I don't know, there's something going on here. They're doing a lot of filming. When people like to stop, I don't need to stop. We're going to continue to walk. You can see all the different things of the different police here. There's counterterrorism units, port authorities here. People are in full gear. Sounds good, Bobby. You have a good day. I'm kind of loving this lady's dress up here. It's very colorful. Yeah, oh waitress, I do remember that day very vividly. I did not live here at that moment, but I always watched the news in the morning and was getting my son ready to go to school. He was very little. I think he was maybe in first grade. Yeah, it must have been first grade or something. And watching the news, I saw the first one. And then took him to the bus, came back and saw the second, and it was awful. He worked for Pennsylvania State Police in 9/11, was in an unmarked car on Northeast extension of Turnpike when it all came down. I was a civilian, but in charge of the computers in the car. I think everybody probably does have a story of where and what they were doing at that moment. It's just something that kind of changes you. Let's go down and look. There's soldiers, police, so what do the security guards there too? Well, usually there's not this many soldiers and police down here. Security guards are probably pretty much in the stations for the cars or whatever, but they're pretty much, I'm going to say, to help people not do anything untoward, into memorial. I have a feeling the police and everybody else are here at a much more higher level. I know, Debbie, it was awful. I actually worked for a newspaper in the Twin Cities at the time that happened. And it was a smaller family-owned newspaper, but it was rather, I put it this way, it was probably like one of the largest local community newspaper groups in the Twin Cities area. And I remember going to work and they didn't have a television connected. And I ran home and got my antenna and everything and ripped it off mine, brought it to work because I was adamant that we needed to know what was happening. I mean, we were a newspaper group, for crying out loud. Yeah, it's like another layer of security, tell you guys. Yeah, it's very peaceful here. A lot of people come here to get their zen on, center themselves a little. I always feel that that's how it is. Okay, so do we want to go into the Oculus and take a walk around really quick? We can do that. Or, let me see. I'll have to look at my map really quick. But we can always take a walk down to the waterfront. Passing through the sphere. What's the sphere? Somebody help me. What is the sphere? Okay, so I'm going to try and see if I can get down to the waterfront just to kind of see that, come back, and then we can probably end over at the Oculus. This is the other mall. The Oculus is like more of the, I don't want to say it's high end, but they do have a lot of higher end stores in the Oculus. It's the modern one. Brookfield Place here is the one that's always been standing here. I remember it because I came here the year after 9/11 occurred on my trip, and friends and I were here. We took a day trip here into the city, and I remember standing up there overlooking what was happening here because they were still digging out. You know, it took them a couple of years. But I remember just looking down into the enormous pits that were just left. Oh, it's in Battery Park. Okay. Oh, I'll have to look at that. Stood in front of the Twin Towers. The remains of it are across from Liberty Street. Okay. We were out camping in Ocel in Alaska. No one said anything. They thought they were telling about the war on drugs, and literally then they were capped. Yeah. I do remember that. And like, you guys were out there, Karen, and had no idea. Waiting for the traffic to clear. What I'll do is I'll walk up and look, they're taking pictures on the thing. You watched the towers burn from New Jersey? Yeah. We had so many people because a lot of our, we're in the newspaper and people were traveling. So many people were stranded, like throughout the country, trying to get everybody back home. It was rent a car and drive. If you were on the other side of the country, you just rented a car and you drove for 3 days. So I'm crossing over to be in front of Brookfield Place, which is a mall that's right across from the World Trade. You can see the Oculus in the back there through the trees. He's delivering food. I wonder what he has in those bags. There's so much security that happens down here just due to the location. And then, too, since the flights were intended to arrive there. I know. Got stuck in the bush while moose hunting, had no clue, just that their bush planes didn't pick them up. Yeah. Like I said, there were so many people that were stranded and had no clue of what was occurring. You have to remember, this is 20 years ago, before everybody had smartphones, before everybody had like those alarm notifications that came across. You know, now we get Amber Alerts and tornado warnings and hurricane warnings on our phones. If anything that comes over, we have like that emergency services broadcasted if you have your things on. So yeah, you had been in the ferry? Oh my gosh. So I do think it's important for people to remember it, to share their stories, because it reminds everybody that we have more in common than you know. It's so nice and quiet down here, guys. So I'm gonna go up this side. And this is Liberty and West Street. Oh, the Sphere. You mean that Sphere? I see what you're talking about. Why don't we go up there? Lots of security still because World Trade Area is still a target. Remember, it was in the basement in '93. Yeah, it was. And they had part of the memorial is for them as well. Took the photos with the family, went to the ferry, and saw the flight so low and people screaming, looking at the flight from the ferry. Waiting for my walk sign because I don't trust people in their cars. I know. Hi, 1400 Deadwood. Welcome in. It's over many years. Luckily for me, I moved out of New York a few years before that tragedy took place. So lucky. Okay, I don't see any cars, so I'm walking. I think we're safe, guys, right? Now, we're going to attempt to go up these flight of stairs over there. Let's get a little bit more of a higher eye view. And you really don't realize how tall that building is. I will say the memorial pools to me are very fitting. I'm glad they did something along those lines instead of like a giant bronze sculpture, thing. Ooh, the sun came out. Gotta put my glasses on. Okay, waiting to cross. Everybody's still going. Down over that way is Battery Park. Okay. I hope the camera's not too shaky, guys. I'm trying my best. I just really can't even believe I forgot it. I'm a silly person sometimes. Guys, wait for me. Don't run me over. I got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh no. Okay, we made it. I'm in the clear. Okay, we're gonna go up these stairs here, guys. Go. One more flight. Here we are. Here in Northeast PA, we have flash floods watches. See? Right. Oh my God, I got so many flash flood watch things that day. Not gonna make it. I'm scrolling back. Okay, I remember grabbing a shopping cart and running to the supermarket and loading water. Survival mode. It's true. So you gotta get the bread and the milk. Of course I took the climb. I can do it. All right. I think it's so cool how the clouds reflect into the building. It's beautiful, actually. Okay. We made the climb, guys. I think this is the sphere that you're talking about. Oh, I can only imagine, CB. Oh, look, they're doing an interview over there. I don't know who that is, but it's somebody. You guys, I am the worst person to tell you if somebody is a celebrity or a newscaster. I am like literally the worst person in the world to ask about that. For real. They said, work anywhere except New York, and all cousins lied to my parents that my job is in California for 3 years. That's wild, Tejas. I know that when we moved here to New York, people were very, like, shocked that we were going to move. Oh, hey, guys. You know what I call that building way in the back? I don't know if you guys can see it. I call it the Jenga building. Hang on. Right? Wait, can you see it? I don't even know. Oh yeah, you can. Right here. It looks like it's a bunch of Jenga blocks to me. Tried to call your mom and start city after several hours. They finally got through. Greatly to hear she and Ellis and the family were okay. And stealth mode, yeah. Okay, we're going back down, folks. Because they have it all like kind of blocked off and stuff, because they're doing some kind of, they're doing, for 1 second, okay. They're doing some kind of thing over here, and I don't know if they're gonna let us walk. Maybe I can walk all the way through. We'll just see where we can get. Whew. Is it timing him out again? What is going on with Streamlabs and you, Tejas? I'll have to figure it out. See, they're doing some kind of they're doing some kind of video. I don't know what they're doing. But we can get a look at everything from up here. Oh, they have this blocked off. Let's see what the sign says. Oh, it just says, welcome to the World Trade Center. That's what it says. Okay. I can't get to the other side, folks. They're not letting me through. It's all blocked off. Alrighty. I know. Pretty sure. Pretty sure that's what it's about. But there's the sphere. Here, I want to check something on my map really quick, guys. We'll head down, go up, and over a little. Yeah, the guards are actually keeping everybody on this side, not letting us walk through. Look at all these stairs. Oh, the way. Much easier going down, folks. Oh, it's warm. You're so welcome, Mir. Do not distract the staff in the booth, it says. Leave them alone. Yep, that goes up to Liberty Park, where we just were. Now the question is, getting around. There's so many of the streets and stuff that are closed. I hope you guys enjoyed that little visit. Now let's just take a walk around the neighborhood. Look at all this construction. Don't feed the booth worker. Exactly. So I shouldn't bring him like a Jersey Mike sub or anything like that, right? No, like vendor pretzel, vendor coffee. None of that. That would be a no-no. Guys, here's the map. We're gonna walk up and around. Let's cross the street and then we'll walk up. Oh, look, Bill's West Side Bar. All these little tiny bars and stuff actually have really good food down here, guys. So if you come down here, go to them. They're the local places. Oh, you're welcome, Karen. Try the Irish coffee. It's delicious. That's like a little Irish smile shining on you when you have that.
Well, since you're doing the double deal, by the time you get home, you probably not gonna find the spot. Thanks very much.
Right.
We're gonna walk up a little bit. They have a lot of these murals happening up and along the area, which, if you know me, you kind of know that I really love a good mural. Where are the windows? Is this like the back door? The windows. Yeah, they don't put a lot of windows on the street side.
I can't hear you, man. I cannot hear you. What are you talking about?
Oh, they have dog treats in a bowl out here for people. So if you guys have your dog, get a dog treat. Uh-oh. Okay, we're gonna try this again on this side. Go back into the Oculus. And then we'll make a complete circle just down here by the memorial pools, World Trade One, and all of that. Look at those murals. Aren't they cool? This is the Albany Street Plaza. Japanese rice liqueur. Sake. Future home of 5 World Trade Center. See, they're constantly building. able to get up at this side. So you have to go on either side. You can't walk through. Ooh, they just lowered those gate things again, which is wild to me. Look at them, they're going up. Do you see them? Apparently. Those teeth are so big. We're gonna walk up over here and then cross the street, and we'll go and hang out at the Oculus just for a little bit. It's supposed to be a high of 80 degrees today. Road monster teeth. Oh my god. They are like road monster teeth, aren't they? They're so scary looking. They freak me out. I can't believe they're taking pictures. The kids with the security. Like they want a picture of him with his full gear and his rifle. I can't. People crazy. I'm gonna have to probably cross the street. They're doing some kind of thing over there. He's not happy. All right, we're gonna walk as a herd, guys. That's how you do it in New York. If the herd goes, you go. For the most part. We'll say, for the most part. Little news thing happening across the street. Ooh, that puppy just got a haircut. It's getting warm, folks. Look at this. That's two of the buildings. The Oculus and the World Trade. Let's just stop for a moment. I love that. Now I'm going to show you guys what I mean by this mall. I think some of you may have seen it already. But it'll give you a sense. Like you can actually look straight through the building and these ribs that are part of the wing to the other side. See? The doodle. And as we get closer, look, you can look into the building and the mall is on the bottom, below ground, which is kind of cool, right? And then they have these like built-in benches everywhere. I love how streamlined they did it. It's so very cool. And it turns into like a plaza. And there's Starbucks on the corner. Good stop for after. So let's go in. I don't know if the signal will be good there or not, but we'll try it. I'm sure I'll be able to get something. I gotta put my mask on because I'll be inside. Okay, got the mask on. They must be fixing the door.
Yeah, but this number, I mean, maybe they're the same in entrances. I don't know. That you order one for every entrance. If you get to that point, then you can always.
Okay, guys, here we go. Oh, you can hear bagpipes. Every September 11th, up by my apartment, I can actually hear the bagpipes they play at the memorial by my house. That's where you come in. We're gonna go down to the bottom. Whew. I didn't realize how hot I was getting outside. And see, everybody comes in from this path trains. This here is the subway. The one. That's the local on the red line. And what I have to do is walk all the way around to the middle to get down. Yeah, can you imagine cleaning these windows? We're gonna go down the sides so that you guys can see how it looks from the bottom. Of course, they have an Apple store here. They have Google. Lots of fun, unique stores. Some that aren't. They actually have Rebag too, which is kind of a cool store. I think I can go. I have come here to do some shopping. Not a ton. I'm not a big shopper anymore. Moving to New York has changed that for me. When you live in a space that's very small, you rethink about everything you purchase. Like I've always said, it has to be either double duty, like has multiple uses, or just absolutely too beautiful, I cannot live without. It does look like a nice skating rink down there, doesn't it? And this is to the other, the 4523 ACJZ. So I could hop on the subway here, take the 2 or the 3, and I'd be back home very quickly. Are they both close? Let me see. I'll take this one. One person per step. How many people are going to fit on a stop? It's like one person per stop, of course.
Physical distance whenever possible at the World Trade Center. Please leave 4 empty steps between you and the next person while riding the escalator.
4. Do you love that? Okay, guys. So now we're at the bottom. And this is how it views when you come down. Here, you guys, that's a nice screenshot there. I know I hardly ever come to malls, but like this one I love coming to because it doesn't feel like a mall. You know, malls in our day were always so very crowded on the bottom, so many people, noisy. This one feels serene. You know? No, actually, I think the way they've designed this building and centered it that time, and I do appreciate that they actually leave that day for those who have lost family and those who are allowed to come down there at that time. So you guys, enjoy your day. Thanks for joining me. And you guys just love each other. Have a good one. And I'll see you next time, okay? Take care. Bye.